I got the multi-tool out one day and it was dead. And I blew it out with the airline, started working a bit, and then I opened it up and I ran it open. Could see inside sparking coming from the brushes. So I tried to clean the commutator up on the armature, and it worked for a while. And then in the end I realised that I need to get some new brushes. Than the others. In fact, they were actually a little bit too long. When I put them in, I had to take it apart again and just rub them down a little bit. Had a bit of putting them into the holders, because on one side, where the brushes had been sparking, it had burnt and melted the end of the holder a little bit. So that took a bit of cleaning up just to make sure that they moved freely, which is what I'm doing now, just scraping a bit of the excess burnt carbon, a bit of plastic on the holder. I think I paid about 140 quid for this, and I'd hardly used it, but I think dust had got in, and this is a problem depending on what you do, fine dust, and I think this had got in and made the brushes wear down more, or made one of the brushes stick, because one was actually stuck in. I found this really fiddly. I saw a video about somebody repairing one of these, but he was doing a different repair, soldering one of the wires or the field coils on the armature itself, and he didn't really go as far as replacing the brushes. Nice and free in there now. There's still a little bit of a build-up of carbon or some kind of plastic or something in one. What I didn't want to do is put it back and then find the brushes were sticking like they had previously. And then this is the fiddly bit. The casing clips onto the PCB, which is quite easy. The brush fits in. I should have checked the length of these really before. Well, I couldn't really, because they were supposed to be for this, and obviously the others were worn. The width was fine, and the spring length seemed fine. It did have the little earthing cable on it. The original one didn't, so must have just used a spring. And there's like a little metal casing that goes over the black holder where the brush goes, and then there's the white one that's got the electrical connections on that slide onto the armature. You can get these all clipped in. I had to use a little screwdriver, it was a bit fiddly. That's the bit that's fiddly. So the looks like sort of stainless steel nickel plated cover is the earth that goes on the back of the black plastic part, and then the white bit has got slides in one side and then clips in the top. It does snap in together quite well when it all goes in. You can feel it, positively click in. There you go. And there it is back together. The slide the housing, the field coils on for the armature on to the white connectors, and then just push the motor through while holding the brushes back. Oh, it's all a bit fiddly, but I managed to do it in the end. That's when I realised the brushes were a bit tight, and I ended up having to take this all apart again and just rubbing them down a little bit. put the mains lead back on, and I like to just do a little test without the cover on. And it is going back together. The case just snaps together. Here's the old ones. You can see one's a lot more worn than the other. That's the one that was stuck in. And here we go, a bit of a test. And it's variable speed, so just checking through the variable speed. Cost £5 for the brushes, better than throwing it away. I nearly did I was going to throw it away because I wasn't sure what was up with it. But it's quite an easy fix really. A little bit fiddly, but just take your time. Thanks for watching.